Yo, what up, guys? Beside here, and we are already expecting this weekend to be a 2x event for sacred shards. That means when you pull your sacred shard right now, well, not right now, this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you should be able to get double chance to obtain legendary champions from your sacred shard. That's the calendar, but it has changed. There's something separate, something different totally going on this weekend as part of Raid's 4th anniversary celebrations that has been going on. Is it throughout this entire month, or even from last month also when it started? So all through these anniversary celebrations, we are having a special 2x event this weekend. So it's not your normal 2x event. On Friday, that has been the 10th of March. Are we March? Yes, March. You will be seeing a 2x on secrets. It will last for 24 hours. That's normal. I'll be pulling shards from the noob to pro, that's 100% sure. But are we going to be pulling shards from my main account? I can't decide yet. I'm still on a saving streak, as you can see, skipping out on 2x and 10x and guaranteed events and all that stuff. So that's me, forget about that. But that's going to be a 2x. If you have secrets, if you're new to Raid, you don't have good epics, you don't have good legendaries, it's your best time to open all your shards. This saving thing and going for guaranteed event are only for endgame players who have all the epics, who have all the legendaries, who are looking for specific champions. So that's the best day to put your secret. So what's happening on Saturday? 2x secret will end for 24 hours. So on Saturday, the next event that will be coming up on is a 2x on void. So that Saturday is the 11th of March, and you have a double chance of getting epics, double chance of getting legendaries from your void shards. These void shards are hard to come by, and 2x event again is the best time to pull it and hopefully get one of the new void champions that have been announced, whether it's Supreme Kale maybe, because that's the one that everybody will want to go for and get. I did a video about the 4 Supreme champions yesterday. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. So they will be added to the game on the 10th. They'll drop the same day as the Supreme Elhain Fusion, which is dropping on March the 10th. This is a Friday, so they'll be dropping that same day, so they'll be available for you to pull on on Saturday. So a lot of people will be going hard for that 2x to hopefully get those Supreme Kill, because those champions will be hard to come up in a guaranteed event. They're not going to be part of a 10x anytime soon. I don't think so. So if you're going to be waiting for that type of event to get them, you might want to wait a while. So 2x is coming up on Saturday. Get your void shards available, ready to pull. Will I be pulling my void shards on this account? Not sure, but the Noob Pro will also be pulling shards on that Saturday. So this entire weekend is a crazy one, because on a Sunday we will also have a 2 times chance of obtaining legendaries and epics from ancient shards. So this entire week for 24 hours, each of them you have 2x on secrets, 2x on void, and 2x on ancient shards. So I'm happy, because as a newer player in Raid, I knew that this was one of the best time to pull your shards, and it's kind of sad having to wait 3 weeks, having to wait 4 weeks before the next 2x comes up. So you're getting new shards and you're like, oh, do I have to save them? Do I have to wait until a 2x? Yes, you have to wait until a 2x comes around, because that's how free-to-play players especially flesh out their inventory with champions, by waiting for this 2x event. It's the best time for you to pull your shards. So 2x is coming up on Sunday. So let me know in the comments below if you'll be pulling your shards on this entire weekend event, or you want to focus on some. And it's always recommended to keep the number of required shards required to pull a guaranteed event, like 150 ancients, like 90 to 100 voids, and maybe 20 to 30 secrets as a buffer, as a backup in case a guaranteed event comes up. So that's something to take note of if you're end game. So if you want to have a champion roster like this, where it looks like everything is bought and paid for, like I actually buy shards, no, these were all obtained from doing 2x event, and the many more champions that are chilling in the vault. So of course this takes a while, but if you keep your shards for 2x events like this, you eventually get all the champions you need in Raid that are available to pick up from shards. If you're not lucky enough, you get some duplicates, which will also help you in faction guidance, or eventually become to be +1 and so on. So that's the main event. I just wanted to let you guys know what's coming to Raid this weekend. It's a crazy one, because this is not often done. The last time I saw this event done, it was in December, where those Christmas period they give us like a weekend where we have double secrets, double I think it's all the same day. No, it's not on the same day. Also, it's broken up like this: 2x secret, 2x void, and 2x ancient. So that's the only time they do such a thing. So I guess it's no longer Christmas now that we see such a thing. Now it's beginning to be done during their anniversary events. Another set of criticism that might come from this type of event from some players in Raid who always have something bad to say about the game, because there is a lot to say bad about the game. There is simply just a lot. So the critic that will say is this is just a ploy for Premium to fatten their pockets during an anniversary event. So an anniversary for a company is supposed to be when you're appreciating your customers, not a time when you're trying to make them swipe their card more and spend more in your game. So basically, that's how players are seeing it, as a time for us to pull our saved shards during a 2x, but some players might be seeing it that they don't have shards, so you do a 2x, it means I have to now buy shards. That only applies if you're a spender in the game. As a free-to-play who you've been saving, you don't mind a 2x whenever you see it. You actually appreciate it and you're like, oh yes, a 2x, and you pull your shards. So the critics will only be from people who spend money in the game. So if you don't spend money in the game, you don't care what they do for the anniversary event as long as you benefit from it. So, but I know from personal experience, I know that a company who is celebrating anniversary or doing something good for their community will not add something. If you, let's say you do a raffle draw, you do a lucky draw, you don't tell them to come and buy the raffle, just for appearing, just for coming, you're supposed to be put into the raffle. You're not supposed to buy a ticket. Even if it's a card that is available to be won during that anniversary, it still be just for showing up and picking up a ticket for free. It won't be for buying the ticket. So that's the way it seems like you're doing a 4th anniversary event and you're making us buy our part in the 4th anniversary to enjoy. But one thing that is not bought, though, that I can clearly say is this gear removal cost. Although this is not part of the 4th anniversary event, it is still noteworthy that from now, it lasts for only, it's a 3-day event, but it's only 2 days left right there. You have 100% chance to remove gear. 100% gear removal cost. My only problem with this is that they are giving this 100% gear removal cost before the new dungeon is in the game. So my problem is, if I head over to the dungeon and head over to Dragon, is the new boss now available? No. Is the hard mode of the Dragon available? It's not. So what champions am I regearing in these 2 days? Because today is Wednesday, this gear removal cost will end by Friday. So they are expecting you to rebuild your champions now. I don't know which champions I'm going to use for that new boss. A lot of people are speculating, this will be good, cleansers will be good, poisoner, I know all that. But I'm not willing to rebuild my champions right now until I see a team from El Hates, until I see a team from Scratch, until I see a team from Cold Brew. So really want to see what those players who have access to the test server are doing. Yes, because I don't want to go build a champion that I'm not going to use for this boss. You see, I just want to wait till the dungeon is out, until I see what everybody is building, the champions that are viable for it. That's when I begin to spend my silver on rebuilding champions. But guess what? By then, when that dungeon is released, the 100% silver cost removal has ended. So I'm thinking PlayerUnknown's got that one wrong. They're supposed to launch that 100% silver removal cost at the same day that Dragon, Spider, Fire Knight, all those new bosses are coming out. That's the best time that players will now be regearing their champions, not 3 days before. Nobody has that kind of resources to spend. Well, even right now, you're doing gear removal cost. You're not adding it with an artifact enhancement event for us to begin to also upgrade artifacts right now and gear them and all that. So I'm supposed to remove my gear and take the artifact to 16 today when there is no artifact enhancement available. So that's just these little things I just wanted to point out, that they are doing things that are good, but they timed this one very, very wrong. This gear removal cost was wrong, because I guarantee you people are not removing gear today, except maybe players that already have other champions to build for other purposes will benefit. But this gear removal cost, according to them, was to prepare us for the new dungeons. So you're supposed to launch it when the new dungeon has been launched. So let me know if I'm getting this one wrong, though. All right, is there any other thing I need to share with you guys? I think that's all that is coming up. Remember 10th, 11th, and 12th, 2x Secret, 2x Void, 2x Ancient. If you'll be pulling your shard for any of them, if you want me to pull your shards along with the Noob to Pro shards, you can always hit me up on Discord so we can pull everything together. For my main account, like I said, I'm still not sure how I feel about 2x event because I'm end game, or all I'm probably going to be pulling is duplicate upon duplicates, and I'll not be happy about that type of video. Although I'll be making video from the Noob to Pro, don't worry about that. You'll still see a shard proof video from me because that's one of the most popular content that players watch on Raid Shardow Legends YouTube channels. All right, hit that like button for me in this video if it's informative for you. Hopefully this information reached you in time so you don't pull your shots in this ongoing double legendary event. Hopefully you saved your secrets and for that fusion that is coming up. So I'll be doing a fusion update talking about the prep and everything. The calendar, I'm still waiting for the calendar to drop. I just don't want to talk about much right now when we don't know yet the calendar and how we can skip out on some events. So I'm waiting for that to do that video from the Noob Pro perspective. If the fragment fusion is going to be easy, I'm not even saving resources. I'm all the way going for this champion training that is going on. So yes, that's the only thing. Fusion prep, fusion warm-up is the event, and champion training, and I'm currently going hard. All my free resources have been spent on this champion training. I'm going for champion training because it's ending soon, even before the Fire Night is ending. So it just has only 18 hours left, and I'm trying to get, I've gotten this reward, I've gotten this energy saved up. I'm trying to get to Ancient Shard. This anniversary point 1005, I'm gonna hit it, and then this gold chest, that's where I'm stopping. A little bit, 12,000 points is too much for a sacred shard, like I said in yesterday's video. So I'm not heading all the way to 12,000 points. I'm stopping right here at 8,005. This means I'll need to spend some gems. No problem, I do have enough. If you don't have enough gems saved up for the fusion, don't attempt champion training. Save all your gems for the fusion that is currently coming up. All right, what else am I going to be spending after champion training ends? I'll farm the Fire Night all night, but I'll not be going to the maximum reward in this upcoming Fire Night. I'll only be stopping at that anniversary points also. So let it open so I'll show you what I mean. The Fire Night launched yesterday, but I've not touched it yet because it does have the anniversary reward available right there. So this is where I'm going to be stopping. 1,000 points in the Fire Night. If I have some free resources, I might go to 1,005, but I'm not going all the way because I don't need to. This is the only thing that entices me, 1,000 anniversary points, and I'm going to be getting this one. That's the only thing I need from here. 1,000 points might be reasonable to obtain with gems. So unless you need to farm the Fire Night, you need gear actually, then go ahead and farm it, but I don't need gear for now for the Fire Night. That's why I'm stopping at 1,000 points. So all this I'm doing is just to make sure I complete this anniversary Titan event before it ends, because I do want this milestone sacred shard so bad. That's why I'm spending gems on these other events, just picking up the anniversary points wherever I can, and I'm currently in milestone 4, almost at the end of this level. All right, that's all. Later, guys.